hot pick on the day I would just not wait on. They are a country rustic flameless candle set of two. You get a 5-inch and a 7-inch. A 5-inch Luminara could normally be about $36, $38. So the fact that you're getting two of these for $49, pretty good, Susan Matthews.
Very good.
I also love, Susan will take you through the choices. I wouldn't wait on these two end caps, the brown and the purple. You don't see them often in Luminara, and they are often the first to sell out.
Which is why I put them on the end.
Thank you.
For easy exits.
400 sets as a new hot pick debuting, and on an increased easy pay that we just got a couple hours ago, have already been ordered. They have a texture or a technique that's been done to the wax to make it look like that rustic candle you got at a barn sale, which I just think is cool because that's a lot of my own home aesthetic. So I very much like these.
You're right. It's country charm, works so beautifully, brings that rustic texture into your home. I'm a huge flea marketer because I love anything that's imbued with history. I just feel it brings so much soul to the home. These will pair wonderfully with your found treasures. Maybe you're contemporary and you have, I have a coastal theme going on in my house too, and I have driftwood. Think about this with your natural elements in a hurricane with some pine cones and chestnuts. There's just so many wonderful ways you can bring these into your home, the end of summer, into harvest fall, and then through the winter. They will transition well, and I think that texture is just so neat. Just alone makes it a focal point.
Agreed. So the choices, my dear, I'm going to have you take us through them.
Sure.
A reminder to all of you, these are battery operated. You have to supply the 2D batteries per candle. They are remote capable, but we don't include the remote. If you have the remote from the Today's Special Value lanterns that we had last week, that would work here, right?
Work with these, absolutely.
They are real wax. They do have timers, 5-hour timers, meaning they'll go on and shut off on their own without you doing it every day. And you get a 5-inch and a 7-inch, so from a decor perspective, you get that cool look of staggered height, which is very trendy.
So all you have to do is decide your color. We have the chocolate, and as Shawn said, this is so popular and tends to exit our collections quite quickly. So if you're looking for that neutral that will look beautiful with your blues, your other neutrals, rush for that, I would say. And then we have the cranberry. This cranberry is going to work beautifully for the holidays, but again, so many of us use red in our dining rooms. Kind of is an appetizing color. It's warmth, it's cozy. Love this with the texture.
Chocolate is flying, so please just don't wait. 1,200 already gone. These I can predict right now with 8 minutes left will sell out.
We have the ivory, and that looks like it was coated in cinnamon. I don't know that it translates wonderfully on the screen. This is so yummy looking. I can totally see this in everybody's kitchens, you know, in a basket with cinnamon sticks. There's just, you know, put your baked goods around it. People will drool. And
You're making me so hungry right now. I can't even.
I'm thinking of the next show, okay? It smells really good here,
I know,
people.
it does. David and I think Sharon are coming up with food next. So, okay, anyway.
So then we have the purple. And again, we have our purple fans. We don't use this that often in our collections. This is a really neat technique with this rustic finish on this.
200 left in purple.
And I can totally see this in bedrooms, master baths, for that pop of color, but without
teenagers' rooms, are you kidding?
But it's not glitter. It's not ostentatious. It's subdued. It just gives you that texture that's so important in decorating. We have a lot of smooth surfaces with our woods and our bed sheets. You need to add a little texture for some visual interest. Here we're just showing you how it illuminates an end table. As a decorator, I can tell you the one thing that's most often missing from people's homes is ambient lighting, mood lighting, and it's so important to taking the house to a home. So make sure that whether you're using Luminara or not, you have that mood lighting. And with us, what's so important is with candles, I think the magic of a candle is the flame. If you're missing the flame, you're missing a lot. This has a flame effect, so I don't even call these flameless. You can see how that's casting that glow up against the wall. That is so beautiful. That's what you want from a candle. But you don't want the melting, dripping wax, the soot, the mess, and you will not get these with that.
200 remaining in chocolate, not even. 2,000 spoken for. The Easy Pay makes these a $20 pill to get home this set, and a reminder that this is Luminara. the, is it patented or patent pending?
It's patented.
Patented technology, originally invented for the theme park in their attractions so that you obviously could go through these cool spooky rides and whatnot. And they can't light candles, but they needed it to look as realistic as a lit candle, which is why I have your original.
Right.
I know a lot of people pick up multiple sets for weddings. A lot of people by now have a ton of Luminaras. They use them in lanterns on porches. They use them indoors on mantles and chests and in bedrooms and nightside tables. And they flicker so much like a flamed candle. My dad, my neighbor Ted, my husband, you go to blow them out because you think there's something to blow out, which is why when I go out of town, I purposely, coyly put a Luminara candle in my foyer on my chest of drawers so that at night, if someone comes to my front door and sees through the front glass part of the door that there's something flickering, they will be so duped into thinking there's a lit candle, someone is home, they just forgot to blow it out before they went to bed.
Who the heck would leave a lit candle on?
Who the heck would leave the lit candle and leave their house?
But you
Chocolate
can't.
is what? Chocolate is gone.
See?
We knew it. We predicted it.
I am so
Purple
sorry.
100
I never
remaining.
fib. If I say it's going to go fast, it's going
All right,
to go
so anyway,
bye-bye.
keep going.
So, you know what? This texture also, Shawn, if you had this in a real lit flame candle, it would look ugly after the first time you lit it. So it's so important to, you know, have that flame effect to preserve the candle use after use. You don't want them to melt and go away and not be able to use it after the first time because candles are an investment.
And we have a call, because before the purple now sells out, we just want to remind you, you're getting a set of two, a 5-inch and a 7-inch. The 5-inch on its own on QVC.com in a variety of different Luminara candles would be about $38 separately. So the fact that you're getting for about a $10 bill more, two of these, including the larger 7-inch size, you could keep one, gift one, but really if you're gonna decorate and use the staggering effect, it's nice to have that high-low feel. And Frances is in Oklahoma. I think she's getting the brown that just sold out. Frances?
Yes,
Do you own Luminara candles already, my dear?
yes, I do. I have them all over my house.
You do.
I decorate country, and I just love the Luminara candles.
Oh, thank you, Francis. I appreciate that.
Do you find the Luminara, Frances, are really believable?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You know, they really look real.
It looks like a real flame. I mean, I put them in the middle of my dining room table once and went to pass mashed potatoes to someone, and they were warning me not to drag my sleeves through the open flame. And I was like, well, I fooled you, Frances. There is no open flame.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, I am super glad.
I love them. I have them on my table. I have them on my mantle. I have them in the bedroom, living room. I have them everywhere.
Very
and I just had to order
pleased.
some more today, though.
Well, enjoy the chocolate brown color. Yeah, we were saying that in purple are often the first to go, and so there we are, right where we thought we would be.
Yes.
Well, enjoy your
I
holiday
really
season.
enjoyed watching y'all, and I love to watch you, Shawn. You just really touch me every time you're on the talking.
Oh, thanks, Frances. Well, Susan and I are both very grateful for your call.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take good care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. We have an update for you. We started with close to 5,000 of these. In the ivory, we have 900 left, 600 cranberry, 3 dozen purple. Purple you will certainly decorate with year round, and I think it'd be a very groovy color to get for a teenager. But I also would just call out, you know, if you know someone that celebrates Kwanzaa, I just think, I mean, when I think of Luminara colors and candles, I think beyond just the holidays. I mean, I keep saying football tailgates.
Right. Oh, absolutely. And you know what? Advent wreath.
Advent.
Because, you know, this is, if you have a nice country wreath, Valerie has a wreath coming up, I think later this evening, that would look beautiful with these inside it. And, you know, so there's just so many different ways you can get creative with these. And as I said, if you have found objects around your home, you don't necessarily have to use a traditional hurricane or pillar stand. Use other objects in your home. I like to use cake platters. Things that you already may have, that just use them in a different way.
I like bird cages.
Bird cages, trays, baskets. I mean, have fun. Go, just take a walk through your garage, or, you know, look up in your attic. I bet
so
you'll
true.
find stuff.
You're so right.
You can decorate with these and have just a whole new decor without spending anything more than you do for the candle.
Yep. So obviously, and one of the really cool ways to decorate with these is to line stair steps. So just throwing that out there. But in what we have remaining, everything is a $20 bill to get home. Purple is now completely sold out. And I'm just going to share with you that we only have the cranberry and the ivory, hello, left. Only about 500 in each. It's a $20 bill on Easy Pay. You can absolutely use these with remotes if you have them.
And if you're a collector, you know, please consider that remote. It makes your life so easy. I just go around my house at night, click, 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 click. You just want to make sure that the candle is in the on position rather than the timer. If it's in the timer function, that 5-hour timer function, the remote won't work. So you just make sure that's in the on. 2 D batteries, 500 hours of glow time, Shawn. I'm not sure we said that, and that is an incredible amount of time. That is an entire season. That'll take you all through the fall or all through the Christmas holidays. Don't even think about it.
Careful not to burn yourself.
These were a hot pick.
So lifelike. Thank you. Love
Great to be
Luminara.
here,
Have
Shawn.
them all in my house. Anyway, the hour of power has come to a close. This rarely happens, but I don't mind saying I'm a bit delighted with it today. I've only joined you for 1 hour, but I'll be with you for 3 more tomorrow night as I get ready for a big beauty event that kicks off at midnight and a 3-hour, 9 to midnight Eastern Time ultimate beauty show on Saturday evening if you're around and don't have plans. Close to how many thousand? 13,000 of our kaleidoscope lights